Today's story is unlike any other, shrouded in mystery and suspense. It takes us to a school, one where not only the regular students attend, but some unknown students seem to exist, their presence never detected by anyone. What is their true identity? And why do strange events keep happening within the walls of this school, events that no one can explain? In today's episode, we will uncover the eerie mystery surrounding these unknown students. Welcome to The Haunted School. The Unknown Student, Episode 1. When you first hear the name Marci Vidyalaya, you might think it's just another ordinary school. Students study, attend classes, and go home just like in any other school. However, for those who have witnessed certain peculiar events, they know that something far more sinister lurks within the halls of this school. Strange incidents occur here, incidents that can't easily be explained. Some students, after experiencing these events, have never returned, while others are haunted by questions that remain unanswered even after years. Marci Vidyalaya is a place that holds secrets that few have ever discovered, and fewer still have lived to tell the tale. One day, in the middle of a regular math class, something unusual caught the attention of the students. The teacher was in the middle of explaining a difficult concept. The students, ready with their notebooks and pens, listened attentively. But in the far corner of the room, there was a desk where one student typically sat, a student by the name of Rahul. Lately, however, this desk had been left vacant. No one had seen Rahul for days, and the students began to wonder where had he gone. The strange thing was, no one had any answers. Rahul had simply disappeared, as if he had vanished into thin air. There was no information about his absence. Students would often ask, "Where is Rahul?" But no one had any details about his disappearance. One day, a student named Raj was talking with his friend about Rahul's sudden absence. "Raj, you know, there used to be a student who sat at this desk, Rahul, but for the past 2 weeks, I haven't seen him around." "Friend, a student?" "No one sits there anymore. Raj, right here in this spot, but I haven't seen him even once in the past couple of weeks." "Friend, are you saying he's disappeared?" "Raj, yes, that's what it seems like. This was no ordinary disappearance." Raj had a feeling that there was more to this than just a missing student. He had heard strange stories about the school, and he suspected that Rahul's absence was part of something much more sinister. Raj and his friend began to talk about these strange happenings, but they weren't sure if they were imagining things or if something more inexplicable was truly occurring. One evening, after school hours, Raj and his friend were walking towards their second classroom, trying to process the events of the day. Suddenly they heard strange sounds, footsteps echoing down the empty hallway. They looked around but saw no one. Thinking it might have been a teacher or another student, they continued walking. But then, something very strange happened. The door to a classroom suddenly opened by itself, without anyone touching it. Raj, shocked, "What is this?" The door just opened on its own. "Friend," nervously, "is this happening because of us?" They approached the door cautiously. As they stepped closer, they saw a shadow moving within the room. The feeling was unsettling, like the sensation of someone watching them. The shadow seemed to hover near the door, and the room grew colder, with an eerie silence that filled the air. Just as they were about to step inside, the door slammed shut with a loud bang. Raj and his friend froze in fear. The sound of the door closing echoed through the hall, and they stood there, unsure of what had just happened. The silence that followed was thick with tension. Neither of them could explain what they had just witnessed. All they knew was that something very strange and very sinister was happening inside the school. Disturbed by what they had experienced, Raj and his friend decided to approach the school principal to report the strange occurrences. They hoped that the principal might have an explanation for what they were seeing, but little did they know. Their meeting with the principal would uncover a chilling connection between these events and the school's dark history. "Raj, sir, we've witnessed some strange things. There was a student named Rahul. He used to sit at the desk, but now no one has seen him. Do you know what happened to him? Is there some mystery behind his disappearance?" "Principal, seriously, you're right. Rahul Singh was one of the brightest students in our school, but many years ago, one night, he suddenly disappeared. Since then, Strange things have been happening here, things that no one can explain. Raj and his friend were stunned. They hadn't known the full history of their school, and this revelation shocked them to the core. The principal continued to explain. Principal, Rahul was a very talented student, but one night he simply vanished. There was no trace of him, and despite efforts to find him, we never could. After that night, odd things began happening here, strange smells, windows opening by themselves, and the presence of invisible students. But the biggest question that remains is, where did Rahul really go? What happened to him? Raj, wide-eyed. So, sir, are you saying that Rahul might still be here in the school? Principal, with a solemn expression. I'm not sure, but many believe that Rahul's spirit still roams these halls. But no one knows for certain. The truth remains a mystery. This revelation sent a chill down Raj and his friends' spines. They realized that they were not dealing with a simple disappearance. The school's dark history was somehow intertwined with the strange events happening in the present. Rahul's disappearance was not just an isolated incident, it was part of something much larger, something far more sinister. As Raj and his friend delved deeper into the mystery, they began to uncover more and more strange occurrences at the school. They could no longer ignore the feeling that someone was watching them. Was Rahul's spirit truly haunting the school? Or was there some other invisible force at work? They began to notice more unexplained phenomena. Whispers in the empty hallways, flickering lights, objects moving on their own, and shadows that seemed to shift when no one was around. The school felt alive with a strange energy, as though something was stirring beneath the surface. It wasn't just the physical events that were troubling, it was the sense of dread, the feeling that something was waiting for them in the dark corners of the school, something they couldn't yet understand. Raj and his friend realized that their investigation had only just begun. They knew that the truth was out there, hidden within the walls of Maitri Vidyalaya. But as they ventured deeper into the mystery, the question loomed larger. What really happened to Rahul? Was he truly lost, or was something far more dangerous at work? Was the school haunted, or was there something else, something darker lurking in the shadows? As Raj and his friend continued their search for answers, they understood that they were now part of a mystery that had lasted for years. They were no longer just students at Maitri Vidyalaya, they were part of a chilling story that had yet to be fully uncovered. Was Rahul's disappearance the key to unlocking the secrets of the school? Or was there something more terrifying waiting for them? Stay tuned for the next episode, where we will delve deeper into the haunting mystery of the unknown student. Will Raj and his friend uncover the truth? Or will they fall victim to the very forces they are trying to understand? Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for the next chilling episode.